Hey everybody, this is Chris from Highland CCG. Today we have something special. Let's get into it. Hey folks, I thought I would share a bit of my alpha collection today. I had these two recent pickups, so I thought I would put them in the binder and share what I have so far. This is commons and uncommons. Rares are in the bank. I don't keep them here, and there's a few uncommon exceptions. Like I have my counter spells are in the bank there, and I think there's a Psionic Blast. But yeah, let's get into it. So yeah, we got Blackboard and Resurrection in a previous mail day. So the way it's organized is I have black and blue are kind of I originally started collecting them as Alpha 40, so I have playsets of a lot of it, and then the rest of the colors and the artifacts I'm just trying to get at least one of those. So that's why you'll see a lot of black and blue duplicates, but then not so much going forward. So we'll start with black. So we have some pretty awesome stuff here. We have Animate Dead, which is a really cool alpha card. And yeah, that one is a big win for my Alpha 40 deck, along with Black Knight. There's Black Knight. Very cool, very useful card, especially in the older formats. And of course Dark Ritual, I have to have a playset of that. Yeah, and then some of the others I just have one-offs, so Bog Wraith and Curse Land, Death Grip and Drain Life, although I would want to pick up more Drain Lives. And then, so it's each color alphabetical, in case you're wondering. Yeah. So then we get into, we have 4 Drudge Skeletons, we've got Fear, 2 Frozen Shades, got Gloom, got 4 Howl from Beyonds. This guy should probably be in the bank. Just it appreciated in value a lot since I bought it. I think it was like $125 or something like that. I would have gotten more back then if I knew how much it would be now. It's like, I think it's up around like 500 or so right now. I think it peaked around like 1,000 or something crazy. Got 2 Nettling Imps to make things attack. Got 4 Paralyzes, shut them down, and some Pestilence. I got 2 Plague Rats, need 2 more. I guess in Alpha 40 I would want as many as I could get. We have 4 Raised Deads, a Sacrifice, 4 Skate Zombies, Scavenging Ghouls. This is nice. 4 Send Your Vampires. I think these were around 100 each at the time as well. And we have 2 Simulacrums. But yeah, I have all of the commons and uncommons from black. 4 Sinkholes, 4 Terrors, Holy Strength, Weakness. So a lot of utility cards, a lot of really important cards for playing alpha. And we have 2 Wall of Bones over there. So that is black, and then we're going to move on to blue. So we have 4 Air Elementals, 2 Animate Artifacts. I like to pick up more of those. Got 4 of the Blasts, very useful, obviously against red. 4 Clones, 4 Control Magics. Clone and Control Magic were cards I used all the time as a kid, and so I was really excited to finish playsets of those. And then I've got playsets of Creature Bond, Invisibility, Flight, and I have 1 Feedback. I'd like to fill that out. And I have all the commons and uncommons for blue. My merfolk are not in here. I'm using them in a deck right now, so I took those out. Just kind of like a little bling in a merfolk assassin deck. I took 4 alpha merfolk and put them in there. I've got 2 jumps, 2 life taps, playset of Phantasmal Terrain, playset of Phantom Monster, very useful card. We've got 4 power leaks, 2 power sinks. I'd like to finish that up. It'd be useful to have 4 of those. 4 Timmies. Psychic Venom. I feel like I probably have 4. Maybe there's 1 in the deck. I don't know. And then I'm missing 1 Sea Serpent. I don't know. I might have another. I might have some of these things I pull out and I put in decks. I have to keep better track of that. So I got a Siren's Call, 2 Steel Artifacts. I'd like to get 4 total, and I have a playset of Spell Blast. And we have a playset of Twiddle, Unsummon, and Wallbear. Wallbear being my favorite wall. And I have a Water Elemental, and there should be a wall of water somewhere around. And heading into green, so now we're into just kind of one of each. And for green, I do have all the commons. I believe Llanowar Elves is not here because it's expensive. But I do have all of the commons. I'm missing some uncommons. What am I missing? Like Life Force. Missing Berserk, Channel. Yeah, I'm missing a few here and there. So Life Force would go here. And yeah, not too much to say. I think this one is signed by Anson Maddox, and I got that signed by him through the mail. Yeah, that's green. And then moving into, we have 3 more greens here, and then with red, I am missing the Lightning Bolt. That's the big one of note. And in terms of uncommons, I know I'm missing the Oriflamme and the Artillery. I don't see, just Dragon Whelp would be here, so I'm missing Dragon Whelp. I do have Earthbind, which has some notoriety these days. Keldon Warlord is a lot of fun. Let's see, but yeah, we'd have the Artillery and the Oriflamme. I think would be here. Dragon Whelp. What would be here? F or G? I have to look that up. But yeah, Ustin Troll. That was a good pickup. And now we're into white, so I can put these away. So we have Black Ward, which should go here. And Resurrection will be on another page. We have, this would be Castle. This would be Conversion. Then we have, Resurrection goes here. Let's see, I don't know, I'm missing Serra Angel, missing White Knight, and Castle and Conversion. Not sure what else. So White Knight would go here. Serra Angel. I go here. Oh, and Swords. Swords to Plowshares. So Serra, Swords, White Knight. Yep. So Serra and Swords obviously pretty expensive. So I'll be picking those up when I can if there's a good deal. And then that brings us to artifacts. So missing a bunch. Artifacts is a large set. within alpha. But we have like Conservator would be here, Ivory Cup would be there, Living Wall would be there. Not sure what's there. And yeah, and there's a ton of others, but I'm missing a lot of. Obviously, there's no commons in. I have all the I have all the commons except for Lightning Bolt at this point. There are no common artifacts in alpha, so I'm missing a bunch of those. Obviously, the Moxes and Lotus and Soul Ring and like other like major ones, but that's this is what I kind of have here. And then we'll get into land. So we have forests. I do have at least a couple of each type. There's only 2 different forests in alpha. The third one was added in beta so that they could get over that 300 card hump and say over 300 cards. But yeah, I'd like to have more of each forest so that I could make decks. Have a lot of islands. This isn't even close because I'm in decks all over the place. I picked these up 2020 mostly, when they were about like $12 or $14 each, something like that. And yeah, I have this is the other variant. And then for mountains, I have one of each. Plains, I am missing one, so I only have one of that one. That's unfortunate. I do have a graded set of the alpha lands in 9, BGS 9. But these, I want to like build these out so that I could play alpha 40 with any color. And I have a bunch of swamps, and again, I have a lot of those swamps in decks. I got a lot of the alpha swamps and islands signed in 2021, I think. And yeah, I use those in decks to play with because I think they're really cool. I mean, you can't really bling your deck out with lands more than an alpha, so in my opinion anyway. Oh, and this is fun. This is another, like a little pet card I have, so I love Unsummon, and I think it's really cool because it has that misprint of card ed. Return creature to owner's hand. Enchantments on creature are card ed. So instead of discard ed. So I just think that's kind of neat. So I collect these. I do have more somewhere, I think. They, again, could be in decks, but yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I've been chipping away. Still a lot more to go, but just happy to have. I mean, if you asked me anytime really prior to like 2020 if I would have a binder of alpha cards, I would say that's insane, you're crazy. But here it is, and I feel super duper lucky to have these pieces. I mean, looking at like 4 Dark Rituals on a page, and then you go to like 4 Senjir Vampires. That's crazy. So I just feel very lucky to have these things, and it's been really fun collecting them. I would say this and Arabian Nights are really like so much fun to put together. Yeah, and it wasn't bad when I started, like 2019 when I started collecting alpha stuff. It really wasn't too bad, and 2020 first half was pretty smooth sailing. It only started getting bad like going into 2021 and then through the end of 2021. Prices have come down a lot on a lot of cards, so I am shopping around, trying to get rares where I can, and finish out these uncommon sets. So like you saw with Black Ward and Resurrection. So yeah, hope to add more to the collection and have another one of these videos and get that binder full. So appreciate you stopping by. Hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. I will talk to you soon. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.